We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Oakland A's. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Dave Stewart is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix, and if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
Now batting, Robinson Cano. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the Yankees, the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Henderson has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting second, the third baseman, Alex Rodriguez.
So stepping in, Alex Rodriguez. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
The right fielder.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Babe Ruth. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
High in the air out to center field. Henderson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Nothing for the Yankees early. Oakland coming to bat after a break. You're watching MLB Network. Ron Guidry, a right-hander out of Louisiana, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, as starting pitchers go, he's not real tall. Now, we've seen plenty short guys be very successful, but one of the keys is having good deception by changing speed. The ball doesn't come out from a high angle, so it appears to come in a little flatter. That means pitchers need to come in at different speeds to really fool hitters. We'll see how he does with that here.
Ricky Henderson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Striding in, Marcus Semien. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Guidry has logged upwards of 2,400 innings of work in his career and logged in with an ERA in the low 3s. Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line, and that is off the wall but in foul territory. Foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
To the plate now, Jason Giambi. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball. Damn.
Two out, nobody on. Two and one to the A's first baseman. Bullet back up the middle. And Mantle makes the catch. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We are still scoreless. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Mickey Mantle. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Well, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
That is it. The first baseman, number 4, Lou Gehrig.
So one away here with the bases empty, and in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball back roll.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Line to the right side, but this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Softly hit to short. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
That is it.
At the plate, Roger Maris. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And the Yankees have their first hit of the ball game.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
Digging in the switch hitter, Bernie Williams. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Henderson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Yanks leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Jose Canseco.
Jose.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball at the track.
He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Count is 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. Lifted in the air out to right. Ruth is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Terry Steinberg.
Now in the box, Terry Steinberg. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball. Count 1-0.
1-0 count. Here it is. A ball and a strike.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year. And the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The windup and the 0-1. One out, nobody on. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy. In now, Eric Chavez.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Guidry, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty B, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in, the veteran switch hitter Jorge Posada. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Simeon's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Striding into the box, Derek Jeter. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now pitch on the way.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 1-0 home. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Belted high in the air out to left. A ball that's carrying, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year, and the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
Settling in now, Robinson Cano. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Into the box, Alex Rodriguez, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. 2.5, all tied at 1-1. Coming to the plate now, Dave Henderson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Henderson.
Now here's the pitch. And that's taken for strike one. Fouled off. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Cano backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Now to the plate, Mark Ellis. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Here's the pitch. The 1-0.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
3-0 now. Ricky Henderson will be next. Bases are empty, one man out. That one's in there, 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
High in the air out to center field. Mantle is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Ready now, Ricky Henderson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
2 out, nobody on. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And he fouls this one off. Ready on 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. A's are gone in order. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. New inning set to get underway. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Babe Ruth. First offering on its way. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
At the plate now, Mickey Mantle, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope, that's down.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lou Gehrig stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
Ruth stands at first with 1 out. Full count still. The next 3-2. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
At the plate, Roger Maris fouled off. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Simeon is the first to bat in the inning. The pitch.
Ball, that's down.
The 1-0 home. In the air, out to right. Long run for the right fielder. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next for Oakland,
So the base is empty here with one away. And standing in, the imposing left-handed bat of the former AL MVP, Jason Giambi. And that swung on and missed for strike one. One run, just one hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
So now to the plate, Jose Canseco, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. So striding forward now, Bernie Williams, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back on it is the left fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the catcher.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And here's the switch hitting Jorge Posada. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Lifted in the air to center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. At the plate, Derek Jeter. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Henderson retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
For the A's, the catcher.
Striding in once again, Terry Steinberg. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now at the plate, Eric Chavez. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Going back is the left fielder, and they take the lead. It's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it's given the A's a 3-1 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Standing in now, Dave Henderson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. That misses 2-0. Henderson is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0. You'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center, and he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Second baseman, Mark Ellis.
Into the box now, Mark Ellis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch is popped up. Posada is calling for it, and that retires the side. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 3-1 Oakland. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Robinson Cano. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Henderson is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Ready once again, Alex Rodriguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Into the box, Babe Ruth. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
The 1-0 home. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Center fielder going back, and that one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Yankees have cut it to a 3-2 score now.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
In now, Mickey Mantle. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep to left center, but it stays in the park, banging high off the wall. The runner has to play in front of him, so he sees they're going to have some trouble getting it back in, and he motors round second into third for the triple.
To the plate now, Lou Gehrig, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 2-0 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Hitters count. The pitch.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And that's in there, 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
He's set. The 3-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Canseco will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the A's 3 and the Yankees 2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ricky Henderson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. A ball and a strike. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Fly ball right down the line in left. Maris will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. At the plate, Marcus Semien. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And here's a slider that misses below the knees. It's ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So coming to the plate, Jason Giambi. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch is high. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Three twos our score here in inning number 6. And a good eye there by Giambi. It's 2-0. Hit down the third baseline. Throw over to Gehrig, and that's out number 2. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Jose Canseco. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fastball just missed above the zone. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
The 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. The A's strand 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Leading off the inning, Roger Maris, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up. Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Outside, 2-1. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And the count will be full. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Rich Harden comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Rich Harden.
Bernie Williams will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Harden, a Canadian native. This is his first year at the big league level. The 1-0. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first out. Stepping in, Jorge Posada. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit.
The bat, number 2, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Digging in, Derek Jeter, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. And an offline throw, but he puts the tag on for route number 3. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Oakland is on top in this one, 3-2. Ready for another shot now. Terry Steinberg comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, 0-1.
0-1 for count.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. He's got it. And that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Matt Chapman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mantle is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Eric Chavez will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Now the pitch.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his own. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Gehrig takes care of him, and that will end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. 8th inning coming up. The A's lead this one 3-2. Liam Hendricks will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 31, Liam.
Stepping in, Robinson Cano. These two have not faced each other at the major league level.
Leading off for the Yankees, the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. And now Dennis Eckersley begins to loosen in the bullpen. The 0-1 pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. This is skied into short left center. In comes the left fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Third baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Rodriguez. First delivery to him on the way.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Pitch on the way. Strike two.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now. Babe Ruth lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Ground ball right side. Scooped up, off balance throw, gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They trail 3-2. Luis Severino is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 40, Luis Severino.
Digging in to try it again, Dave Henderson. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Dave Henderson.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Severino, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. The 1-0 home. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
At the plate now, Mark Ellis. No balls and a strike to count. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Ricky Henderson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Here it comes on 1-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Coming to the plate now, Marcus Semien, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Popped him up. Cano is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for Oakland, but they still lead it 3-2. Dennis Eckersley takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 43, Dennis Eckersley.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mickey Mantle. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance.
Mickey.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
And now pitch on the way. Lou Gehrig comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Sliced hard on the ground, and a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Into the box, Roger Maris. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Two 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So now to the plate, Bernie Williams, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball, 1 strike.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of pop.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
So the home crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow, and they can break out the brooms.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Oakland A's win this one despite banging out only 2 hits. Dave Stewart earns his first win of the season. Ron Guidry takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. Dennis Eckersley hammers down the save, his 5th of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 3 runs on 2 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Yankees, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.